So we had a very clear agenda that the homes that we had in part of our portfolio had a very poor external exposure.
Mm.
They were, if not invisible, their visibility levels to their local communities and other stakeholders were just too low. And
Mm.
in normal times, that's a bit of an issue when it comes to occupancy levels. But in these times, it's double whammy because you're not maximizing your visibility for potential residents, but more importantly, for potential staff.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
what we really wanted from Springup PR was to really move on with that social media footprint,
Mm.
create some great content that people would latch onto and could be used across the various media channels to really sort of raise the profile of the services in the right way, and with that twin prong for people who either themselves or family members looking for needing a place in a care home,
Mm.
or staff. And
Mm.
in this day and age, nobody goes to an interview until they've Googled.
Mm. Yeah.
So what we wanted Spring Up PR to do was to really create a bunch of content that was properly reflective
Mm.
of us and of those homes,
Mm.
so that when they walked through the door to the interview, they had a proper and positive image
Mm.
of what we're doing. And
Mm.
Spring Up PR have done some, you and your colleagues done some really, really good storytelling,
Mm.
which is, to my mind, the most powerful way to do that.
Mm.
So you've taken us through um, a number of iterations of different stories from the different homes, and that really has provided the content from which you can then generate social media noise in the right way.
Yeah, and storytelling is obviously a key part here on conveying what the wonderful care ultimately and the dedication of your team and the impacts that you make. And why was it you decided to choose Spring Up PR in the first place?
Well, I mean, you're of the sector, which helps.
Mm.
I mean, there's quite a lot of uh, PR entities who are multi-sector, and they're good. We've worked with them in the past, but
Mm.
that dedication to the sector and that understanding of what we need and what actually happens in a care setting and what
Mm.
therefore you represent through the storytelling,
Mm.
that was key.
Mm.
So
Mm.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that was the thing that made the difference.
Thanks, John. And would you recommend Spring Up PR to other care providers?
Sure, it's been very, very good experience for us, and it's done the job that we wanted it to do.
Mm. Mm.
So yeah, happily to
Great.
do that.
John, thank you very much.
No problem. Cheers, Adam.